Welcome to DE Asset Management first quarter video. So this is Tuesday the 14th of January 2021. I am Daryl Sr., the President.
And I am Daryl Emanuel Jr., the Social Media Manager. In this first quarter video, we will discuss the outlook for 2021, and we will also have a report on our business on 2020. And we will also have it talk about our ongoing projects internationally.
Thank you. So when we look first at the outlook for 2021, so we have three catalysts that we think will really boost the markets internationally for 2021. The first we have is a vaccine. So we now have the COVID-19 vaccine, and because of that, we have now the real idea that the virus would be under control, and it will really help provide a nice positive stimulus for businesses worldwide. So the second catalyst is we now have the United States with a new president. They just elected Joe Biden, and that really will create a calming effect on the markets, create stability in the markets, and we think it will be very good for business. Catalyst number three is the bill, the COVID-19 stimulus package bill that Joe Biden is expecting to deliver in the United States. It's expecting to be $1 trillion US, right? So Americans are looking at getting about a $2,000 check, right? Everyone in the US who qualifies. So that would be very big for markets. It would be very big for everyone on a whole, provide the support that is needed going forward to protect businesses and the normal person too who is suffering from lack of income in 2020. So based on these factors, we think that the outlook for 2021 is much better than it was in 2020. And we believe that the businesses that were successful in 2020, so when you look at things, we think, oh, there are no businesses that were successful. You will be wrong. There were some businesses that were successful and some industries that really see actually major growth in 2020. So for example, we have gaming, the gaming industry. The gaming industry see massive growth, right? Because everyone was at home, they were playing video games online, PS5, right? So the gaming industry was very profitable. Also, we have cleaning products, Clorox, right? The company Clorox, bleach and all of that, they all did very good, right? Because everybody needs to sanitize. We had exercise companies, not gyms, exercise companies that was sending stuff at home. Peloton did very big in 2020, right? People were exercising at home with Peloton. We also had food grocers. So this is groceries, not restaurants, but groceries, right? Kruger, Whole Foods. In Canada, we have Loblaws, right? Walmart. They all did very good because people were buying in bulk. We had grocers that were running out of food at times. They had empty shelves. They were running, scrambling to get more produce. And they had no problem selling food in 2020, right? So they did very good. Online companies, online food companies, online delivery companies. Amazon did very good as well, right? Alibaba and others, okay? Zoom, right? Teleconferencing, Zoom, Slack, very good. They did very good too as well in 2020, right? So these companies will definitely take a hit in 2021. There's no question. They can't do as good as they were doing in 2020. So what companies could we see then doing better in 2021? Airline companies, they will jump in 2021 because there's pent-up demand. There are people who just itching to get out and travel. They want to go back to the warm countries. The airplanes are going to be flying nonstop, right? They're going to be busy, all the airlines. Hotels and resorts, they're going to be doing good. They're going to be back up to peak business again in 2021, right? So that is our outlook then for 2021. So now when we think about a report on our business, what did we do in 2020? Okay, so as we were saying before, in 2020, a lot of companies suffered, especially in tourism, restaurants, right? They had mandatory close downs and shutdowns for certain restaurants and for hotels, right? So it was a very tough year across the board, right? So we had flat earnings, or actually in some cases massive negative business. Okay, so we were affected. All right, our company was definitely affected. What actually made it worse for us is that we were in the middle of a restructuring this year, in 2020. Okay, which had absolutely nothing to do with COVID, because we weren't prepared for COVID. None of us knew that COVID was coming. The restructuring was based on actually the end of a 3-year strategy. So we had a 3-year strategy that started in 2017, 2018, 2019. Our company were doing a blockchain strategy, and it ended in 2019. So 2020, we were in the midst of a new strategy. So it was, looking back, it's probably the worst time to start this new strategy, but we had to do it. Okay. So to understand more about the new strategy, you could look at our second quarter video for 2020, and it would spell out the strategy. But simply, the strategy is our company now, as a venture capital, we have two main businesses. We have corporate capital raises, and we have venture capital that we do. You can see two on our website, deassets.ca. Okay. So we were successful with the capital raise this year, 2020, right? Last year we were able to raise capital, and we will be paid out for it this year. Right? We can't go into which company and so forth. We discussed that more in another video. Also to the other side of the company, which is the venture capital. So what's the difference between capital raise and the venture capital? Simple. The capital raise is companies that we are raising capital for that we don't have an equity interest in, right? We are not part owners of these companies. We are just simply raising companies on behalf of these companies, raising money, raising capital on behalf of these companies, okay? Venture capital is where we are coming and we have a ownership interest in these companies, so equity position in these companies, okay? So were we successful with that this year? Yes. Right, we were able to partner with 4 different companies. We have DE Gold, DE Bitrade, Pacific B2B Block, and Featherstall. 4 different companies, right? So were we able to generate revenue from these businesses? And this is where we were affected with COVID, right? These companies, we were able to set them up. We were able to put teams in place in these companies, but they are not revenue generating companies as of yet. Okay, but we would have Daryl Jr. here. He would go into these businesses and what they do.
Yeah, so DE Gold is a gold producing company where we take gold from Ghana and we ship it up here to Canada to sell up here in Canada. And then Pacific B2B Block is a lead generation company that is here in Vancouver, Canada. And then DE Bitrade is a blockchain assets company in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. And Featherstall Automotive is a company here in Canada that is an electric car project that is still in the early stages, so we can't really talk about it that much right now.
Good. So we had a brief on all these four companies. To get more about these companies, to learn more about them, you could actually go on our website, deassets.ca. So that's DE assets, ASSETS.ca. Okay, or you could get in contact with us. So our videos will be on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, the Asset Management channel here on YouTube. Okay. All right. So we want to thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more of what our company is going to be doing this year. We have our second quarter video. We might have other videos too, special interest videos during the year, but we have quarterly videos here as well. All right, so again, thank you for watching. This has been Daryl Emmanuel and
Daryl Emanuel Jr.
Yes, for the Asset Management first quarter video 2021. Thank you very much.